In my video, How to Play Jazz Chords, I went over some exercises that you can use as tools if you want to play through a jazz standard. In this video, I'm going to use those exact exercises to play through the standard I Remember You, which is a nice example of a song with quite a lot of changes. So if we look at the chords of I Remember You, there are a few things we should notice. The song is in F, so it's in F major, and the form of the song is AABA, and the first two A's are 8 bars and the last A has a different structure, so that's 12 bars long. But this also tells us something about where the chords are repeating and how many things you need to remember, because if you know that something is repeating, then it's less effort to remember it. And these are important things to check out before you start learning a tune. Since the song is in F major, we should just go over the diatonic chords of F major. And the second example in the original lesson on how to play jazz chords is already in the key of F. So that one's really easy, so that would be this. So the chords of F major are F major 7, G minor 7, A minor 7, B flat major 7, C7, D minor 7, E half diminished, and F. And if we take the second exercise and then just play with the root on the 5th string, the diatonic chords, the first one we're going to come across is of course B flat. So if I play an F major scale on the 5th string, those are the notes. So that's going to be B flat major 7, C7, D minor 7, E half diminished, F major 7, G minor 7, A minor 7, and B flat major 7. The first chord is just an F major 7, so let's play that up here. The next bar is a progression, is a minor cadence, and so that's B minor 7, flat 5, E7, flat 9, and you can play that here. And the reason why I'm playing it here is just because I want to stay sort of close to my original F. And I need to go back to F major 7. And normally you would expect the B half diminished E7 to resolve to A minor, but in this case it's a reharmonized diminished chord, and that's a bit complicated to get into all that, but it resolves back to F major 7. Then you get a 2-5 to B flat major 7, which is the 4th degree, and that's then this. And then we go to this B flat major 7. And then we get 4 minor, and in this case that's harmonized as a 2-5, so B flat minor 7, E flat 7, and then we get A minor, D7, G minor, C7, also using the exercise on the 2-5s. And then we get a second A that's completely the same, so F major 7, B half diminished, E7, F, cadence to 4. 4 minor, and then this time it goes back to the tonic, so to F, and we get a cadence to the 4th degree again, and then we're in the bridge. The bridge starts with the 4th degree, so B flat major 7, and then it modulates to the key of D major, which is, so it's basically modulating up from the 4th degree up to the major 3rd of that chord, and we get this cadence, so E minor 7, A7 to D major, and it does that again. So this is a standard modulation actually, that you're on one chord and you're moving up a major 3rd. You'll see that in a lot of chords. All the things you are has it, among other things. So we repeat that, then we get from the D major, it takes it to a D minor chord, and then we get a cadence to C major, and now we're in the key of the dominant, so it actually modulates again to C major, which is the dominant of the key, and from there we get the cadence back to the last A, and then the last A is again the same, and then instead of going to the 4th degree we now go to the 2nd degree, so we get A half diminished, D7, G minor, and then we get a form, so G minor is a subdominant chord in the key of F, and we get a 4 minor, which is the same as normal, and then we go to F again, and and then we get cadence to the third degree, which is an A minor chord, and that means that the cadence is E half diminished, E7 flat 9 to A minor, in this case a D minor because that fits the melody, and then G minor, C7, F. So if I just quickly play through the whole song, then we have this. So in that way you can see how you can use the different exercises and the diatonic chords and the 2/5 progressions to play through the song, and how you can really get a lot from just really recognizing that something is a 2/5 and using that when you're playing it, so you don't have to think about as many chords. And also thinking a little bit about sort of the main aspects of the song, so really think about the form so that you know what is repeating, that you don't have to worry about it twice. And also thinking in blocks and trying to apply it like that, understanding how the song moves, so recognizing that it goes to the 4th degree in the bridge, and when it does this, or how it uses 4 minor, these kind of things. Those are the things you want to learn how to spot and how to use that, because that means that you have an easier way of dealing with it when you're playing the chords or when you're soloing. That's about it for this short demonstration of the material. There's a new lesson on Thursday, so see you then.